You know, when I was 16, I realized that I needed a friend who was a little bit older and a little bit wiser than I. There was a woman with whom I worked. She was intelligent, she was kind, compassionate, and she thought highly of me. So I asked her if she wanted to have coffee or lunch sometime, and she hesitated. I was young and a little bit insecure, so I felt rejected and confused. I let the matter drop. A few years later, I checked in with her, and she said, "You know, I thought I'm old, I'm boring. What could a 16-year-old possibly find to be entertaining or interesting about my presence?" This past weekend, I checked in with a friend of mine. She's brilliant. She has a lot of creative services that can make a difference for people. But there was one aspect that she wasn't offering. And when I asked her about it, she said, "You know, I guess deep inside, I wonder if I'm good enough." You see, we have this misconception that we need to be fully formed and at the top of our game to add value to others. But that's not what our friends need. It's not what our customers need. It's not what our colleagues need. Imagine that you're walking through a desert and you're tired, you're sweaty, and you ran out of water a few miles back. And then you see somebody coming toward you with a cup of water. And since you're rather desperate, you say, "Excuse me, could I please just have a sip of your water to get me through until I can get to mine?" And they say, "Oh no, you don't want this water. This is just tap water. You know what? You just wait here. I'll hike a few more miles and I'll bring you back this bottled water that's fresh from the springs of a fantasy island." Can you imagine how frustrated and disappointed you would be in that moment because you know that they have exactly what you need, but they won't give it to you? Our tap water today is better than our bottled water of the future. This is Dr. Trisha at Success Without Ceilings, and I am challenging you to be courageous enough and kind enough to reach out your hand and give the tap water that you have today.